Turn the light on. Hey, what's up? What's up? Shout out to everybody up in here. The villain, what's up, baby? Hey, shout out to the subscribers that heard this song, man. Some of the subscribers, shout out to Option Trader 24 and who else? Shout out to man, who was that? I took a screenshot. Oh, shout out to is it Mitch B6083 or Micah 6083, Micah B6083. Hey, shout out to y'all, man, because they heard me trying to come up with a little hook to that beat, and they put some ideas up in there. Shout out to them. Let me see. I said I was gonna test it on live, so let me see how it go. Let me see. Let me know what y'all think on this one. All right, this what they helped me with. They was like, I trade, get paid, I stayed in my lane. No change God made, it's the only way I know. What y'all think about that piece right there? Yo, I trade, get paid, I stayed in my lane. No change God made, it's the only way I know. So what I'm saying is, I said, I trade, get paid, I stayed in my lane. No change God made, it's the only way I know. Hey, shout out to them 2 subscribers right there for helping me with the words on that. Like, I think I'm on to something with that. Like, I think we're on to something. I think this might be worth recording and making a song out of it. But y'all let me know. Let me know. I trade, get paid, I stayed in my lane. Yeah, I trade, get paid, I stayed in my lane. No change God made, it's the only way I know. Now I gotta come up with something else with it, like a second hook. I trade, get paid, stayed in my lane. No change God made, it's the only way I know. Yeah, I think it's on to something, man. Let me know. Yeah. But what's up with y'all, man? That's what I was working on real quick. I was working on that. All praise to the Most High. What's up? Let's see, who is that? Ben Eater Odom, Benader, I don't know. Mr. Odom, he said, hey, Jay, so good to see you. Hey, thank you for stopping in, bro. I appreciate you too, man. Rich Cambino, let's go, baby. Somebody said, hold on, let me pause the music. Somebody said, do you trade Owanda? I do not trade Owanda. On my trading charts on TradingView, it does say Owanda, because Owanda is going to give you the like, I want to say the realistic chart movements. Owanda, that's what Owanda is going to do on TradingView. If you pull up like them other ones, they're going to be moving differently. They're going to open differently, and the candles are going to close differently. So Owanda is going to give you that real true candle form. So that is why I use Owanda on TradingView. I do not use Owanda as my broker. No, I use PlexiTrade and TradeSmart. I have accounts with both of them. They're essentially the same company. PlexiTrade is no longer accepting U.S. clients unless you was already with them. And TradeSmart, they open up TradeSmart for U.S. clients. So that's what's going on with that. Let's see. What's up, Chaz? What's going on, man? Let's see. Chaz said, I want to learn from you. I'm doing my best to scalp, but my entries aren't great. I guess because I don't wait for the proper setups. Any advice? So that's what Chaz says. Gold Grinder Dave, I haven't seen you in a while. Or Joe, why haven't you seen us in a while? What's going on, man? Let me know why you ain't seen me in a minute. Cause I've been right here. Why you ain't been checking your boy out? That's the real question. What I do to you, fam? What I do to you? You ain't been getting notified? Let me know what's going on, man. Cause I don't like what's been happening. I feel like I'm like, where everybody at? It's gotta be nobody is getting notified. Like, why is that? Like, turn on the notifications. Turn on the notifications, put them on all, you will get notified. I don't know. I think it's worth checking out my lives, you know what I'm saying? Cause you're gonna get something, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna get a trade setup or two, you're gonna get some money, you're gonna get some knowledge. Like, this is just what I do. I wanna shout you out, Jay. I've been gleaning from you since 2018. Jay Hood. Shout out to Jay Hood. What's up, baby? Gold Grinder Dave. Yes, sir. I see you. Put them on, man. Lock in with me. Hey, look. Hey, y'all see what I got pinned up there, right? Like this video. We got 31 people in here. We got 12 likes. If y'all rocking with me, we gotta tip the scale a little bit. Hey, hold on, y'all. I've been on this live thing for, I think, 2 weeks now, right? 2 weeks straight. All right. Let me be real with y'all. Check this out. Look, y'all see this right here? Y'all see this right here? All right. We hit that milestone. No. No, this ain't a flex. No, I don't want this to be a flex. No. No, that's not a flex. I need y'all help. I accomplished that goal. Look, that's 100,000 subscribers. We did it. We did it. Great. We did it. That can't be the end, though. That gotta be just the beginning, fam. And so I can't do it by myself. I can show up and give the game away. I can keep mastering this stuff, but I need the people's support. You feel me? I need the people's support. So I'm here for y'all. You feel me? But I need y'all support. So we got to share. We got to share. We got to get people more. Now, look, though. If I'm doing YouTube and I done got a plaque and I done went on my way and got a plaque, I had to order this and everything. If I went on my way, that means I ain't on here just to be on here. If I'm going to do YouTube and grind for the YouTube platform, like, I want to grow. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just stay where I'm at. If that's the case, then I just email y'all. I'd be like, hey, y'all, we going live on my website. You feel me? We going live on my website. This, and that. If whether it's free or a fee, and that's that. But I'm on a YouTube platform. So if I'm on a YouTube platform, I want to grow on a YouTube platform. I don't want to be stuck at 187. But I can't do it on my own. So that's why I be like, hey, share the lives. We trying to do this, baby. And if we grow together for real, get this thing to 500,000 subscribers. Oh yeah. Look, y'all coming with me. I'm not gonna leave y'all behind. I ain't gonna go off in the sunset and do something different. I'm bringing y'all with me. We about to be going crazy with these trades. Cause you know what comes with the people. You feel me? If I got more people, like, you know what I'm saying, 36 people, only 2 of y'all gonna rock with me. For real. Let's go over here. Let's meet over here. Shoot, if I got 500,000, then I know about 10,000 of y'all, maybe 1,000 of y'all gonna rock with me, show up. And we gonna do this. We even do that junk for free. Skip it. We'll show up for free. Don't even pay nothing. That's what my vision is. Let's do something for free. Not all the time, but let's do some stuff for free. Everybody got to pay for something. Let's do it for free. You know what I'm saying? But it just worked both ways. Anyways, so listen. A lot of people that be struggling with these scalping trades and they problems with the entries, right? It's just that you don't know what you're waiting for. All right? It could be a couple different things. And who asked that? Chaz? Yeah, Chaz said, any advice? Because I'm struggling with my entries and stuff. Before I take you to the charts and show you what's up real quick, let me just tell you, the market is not moving. A lot of these pairs are not moving. And when they do, it's random and it's unpredictable. But that's because of the war that's going on. So you got to take that into account. Also, you got to look at this right here. It's called MyFXBook. All right, I'm going to put that on the screen. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know. Right here. Right here. Can y'all see that? All right. That's MyFXBook. All right. So you need that as well. All right. That's going to tell you when there's high impact news. All right. If you are trading during the bad times of the day, the wrong times of the day, according to the currency pair that you're trying to trade, that's going to give you problems. So Chaz, comment below. Let me know what are the pairs that you trade. All right. I want you to do that right now. Shout out to Chaz. Let me know, what currency pair do you trade? So you trade the worst pair possible. All right, GBP USD is more like it. I said you trade the worst pair possible. And XAU USD, you should not be trading that. You should not be trading that. If you're talking about struggling with entries, you should not be trading gold. You can that is like the majors. You feel me? That's like the majors. You trying to show up to a college, a D1 college, you know what I'm saying? And you just a high school basketball player. You trying to show up to the NBA and you just a college player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got all the skill sets yet. If you on here, by all means, I respect you, bro. But if you asking me about you struggling with entries, you can't trade gold because there's no room for mistakes like that. You're gonna make too big of a mistake, bro. So until you get your entries right, leave that alone. Stick with all USD and GBP USD. Straight up. See what I'm saying? Chaz, you checking in. I'm saving you, bro. With the help of the Lord, man. Stay away from gold for real. All right. Now listen to this part. So the only time that you should be trading GBP USD is 1 a.m. basically London and New York. That's the only time. London and New York. You blew your account numerous times with gold. I lost $46,000 with gold. I lost $26,000 with gold. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. All right, so we trading GBP USD, London and New York. All right, so remember that. All right, this is GBP USD on the chart right now. Now, you see how this thing been shooting up like crazy. Eventually, you got to understand that the dollar index is going to start shooting up. All right, so let me go head over to the dollar index. Let's see, Capital Com. Let's see. All right. So this is what happened pretty much like over the weekend. Actually, shoot, hold on. Where is it at? Friday, Sunday, Monday, and then it just tanked when all the bad news came out with the war and stuff. It just tanked, all right? Eventually, this is going to rebound up. When that comes and rebound up, then GU is going to go down. All right? That's currency correlation. That's negative correlation. They do the opposite. They do the opposite. So what I would do is I would start, hold on. I would go to the Dixie and I would start marking up the Dixie. All right? Where do you have to start waiting for buys? Like, where should you get in for buys? Where should you be camping out for buys? So look at this. Look at how the market came down here and pushed up. Look at how this retested and pushed up. This is a head and shoulders right here. That's a head and shoulders. So go ahead and mark up the shoulders and drag that across. That's what you're waiting for with the dollar index. When you see this with the dollar index, when you see the market push up like this, that's when you're going to start selling this. So it's pretty much going to be the same levels. So do you see like how I think, Chaz? You feel me? Like, do you see how I think? So this might not happen tonight. This might not happen for London session. This might not happen tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to happen. But I will be patient until it does. All right. See, I just created me an edge. Now, it's not the full edge. It's half done. I still got more work to do. But do you see like the sentiment, like what I'm trying to show you? This is how you have to be patient. What do you need to see for the market to sell? And then you go ahead and draw that up and you leave it up there and you wait for it to happen some type of way, according to, like, not some type of way, but like similar to what you drawing up. You wait for it to happen similarly. All right. And then as long as you draw it up and leave it on a chart, then it keeps you patient. But when your chart is empty, or you just got a bunch of indicators on your chart, they gonna tell you stuff all day long. Get in now, get in now. And it's just fake outs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even use any indicators. I'm telling you straight up, like, this is the structure. I'm looking at demand zones. So, as a matter of fact, if you really want to go hard on the demand zones, I just did a class in the mentorship last Sunday. The video is up there. Go up in there into the Discord and go ahead, get up in there and watch them classes. It's a monthly fee, of course, but I'm giving the game away. I'm telling you, the right way, the way that you're going to understand it, keep it forever, a skill set that you will never lose. All right. So that's what we waiting for with that. Other than that, I'm not buying this right now. You feel me? Like, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying none of that. I don't know when it's going to just drop. I need to see, in order for me to buy this team, I got to see this consolidate a little bit more. Then I can start trusting levels to start holding. But this is too overbought. It could drop at any moment. I'm just not doing it yet. We got other pairs to trade. Then go ahead and start rushing in on GU. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Let's see what else we got. Kingdom Consciousness said, I lost everything messing with gold. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it, man. You got other pairs that you can lose on without blowing everything. Hey, y'all, we got 60 people on here. Hey, let's get those likes up to 60. Let's match it. Do I trade futures? No. But hey, y'all, you know what? Let's make this stream about futures. Everybody get on here every time and talk about futures. Let's make this stream about futures. So what is a future pair that I can look up right now? What is a futures pair that I can look up? Comment below. Yo, I trade, get paid, stayed in my lane. Only change God made, it's the only way I know. It's the only way, it's the only way. I trade, get paid, I stayed in my lane. No change God made, it's the only way I know. Changed up, while the rest changed up. I didn't change up, while the rest changed up. All right, what we got? NASDAQ. Okay, everybody trade that one. XAU by itself. You know what? Let's go with XAU. XAU by itself, right? Not compared with USD, right? So let's look that up. XAU. Let's go over the futures. Matter of fact, let's just go in here in futures. And let's see what's popping. NQ, NASDAQ, E-mini, ES, S&P 500 futures, gold futures, crude oil futures, right? Anybody trade crude oil? Hey, isn't that crazy how all of this war and everything that happened, and then the oil didn't even it didn't even jump up in prices? Have y'all noticed that? What is micro gold futures? Bitcoin futures, silver futures, natural gas, platinum futures, British pound futures. See, now we talking. See, this is probably what I would trade. Japanese yen futures. So let me look up 6B, British pound futures, right quick. Do anybody trade the British pound futures? If not, let me know. Why is everybody only trade NAS? Why only, whenever you see futures, that's the only thing everybody type in? Is that just because that's what's famous? That's what it is. That's the trend. Like, why is that the only thing people type in? Not enough liquidity. Hey, shout out to ANKA, Anka. Am I saying it right? Anka. Shout out to Anka for jumping in here, pushing us to the futures. I don't know if that's a girl or a guy. I have no idea, but Anka, shout out to you. Not enough liquidity. NQ is the most popular. Reed123 said, is Jay going to futures? Probably. Hey, they bet not let me go to futures. If they let me stumble and get good with futures, I'm gonna be good with forex and futures, bro. It's gonna be a problem out here. It's gonna be a real problem. Oil tanked and stocks rose, just the opposite of what people thought when they heard war. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly, and I noticed that, Richard Cambino. All right, so let me go back over to the charts. So NQ is the popular one. Let's add that to the chart. Man, skip that. I'm gonna add gold. You gotta add gold futures, right? So let's go XAU. E-mini, what is this? E-mini utility select sector future CME. Is this the right one? The CME Globex? E-mini utilities. Is this the right one I should pick for the gold? Let me know, please. Let me know if that's the one. The XAU E-mini. Okay, so that's because they're not fighting over oil, it's land and nuclear weapons. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Good one. Oh, that's Tyrone. What's up, Tyrone? Hey, is that the right XAU? Please tell me. The XAU right here. Is this the right one? Let me just type in gold. Gold futures, MCX. So that's, you see what I'm saying? Like, as a person that don't know futures, like, I don't know which one to pick. I'm lost in the mug right now. Like, which one do I pick? It's GC, bro. It's GC. What is GC? What is GC? What do you mean GC? Man, I'm lost. Comex. Comics. Oh, GC, duh, that's right in my face. GC. Big dumb mug, man. All right, please forgive me for that. And when you on live and stuff, you got to monitor your setup. You got to monitor the chat, and you trying to find something. Sometimes you just can't find it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it be too much going on. Please forgive me. All right, so we got these up here. So let's look at NQ. NQ, baby. So let's go. Okay. All right, so what I need to do is I need to back test this NQ1. First of all, I just want to go to the daily chart, and I want to see how this thing looks. Is this even tradable? Is this even tradable? I see a lot of gaps. So let me see. What day is this? That's Friday. Okay, so Friday to Sunday was a gap. Friday to Monday was a gap. Tuesday to Wednesday was a gap. I see a lot of gaps. Wednesday to Thursday was another one. That's the first thing, because I ain't trying to get caught in no gaps. What day was this one? This was Monday to Tuesday was a gap. So it just have random gaps, I see. Friday to Monday was a gap. Okay, that I understand. Friday to Monday, I understand that. Okay, how are the spreads? Let me go on my broker account and see what's the spreads like. Let me see. NQ, NASDAQ. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm just looking at the broker account. All right. All right. So, all right. It looked like it's kind of tradable though. No spreads. Ninja Trader, Trader Vote. No spreads. What's the What's good, Jay Tyrone? No, hey, chilling, man. Grinding for y'all. On here grinding for y'all for sure. It's been a minute since I've been talking to y'all. What's the fee? What's the fee on that joint? All right, so we on the hour chart. The first thing I want to know: does Fibonacci work with NASDAQ? The way I use it. So I would say here was a high, here was a low, because I would need to know how to trade this. It might not be tradable the way I trade GU and GJ. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go from the high point to the low point. All right. Then I'm gonna throw this up there. All right. Now, if I was to back test this, all right. So we're underneath the 50. See, that's the way I trade forex. I'm underneath the 50. Now, I'm not necessarily going to just sell it, right? I'm going to wait. So I'm not going to just sell this. But look at this gap. It Thursday at 11 a.m. And then Thursday it jumps at 5 p.m. Bro, help me understand this. So what times do these things trade? Hey, y'all, I'm lost in the mug on this. Y'all about to teach me. I'm on here learning from y'all. Look, but if I get a handle on this, y'all, it's worth helping me, though. Because if I get a handle on this for real, like, we going to go crazy. So why? So 11 a.m. and then what? It jumps to 5 p.m. So the market closes for a little bit. Help me understand that. I've been getting better results trading stock CFDs on TradeSmart than I have on my stock option plays. Same trade times as forex. So my thing is this, y'all. Do y'all see the time on this? Like, look at this. This is Thursday at 11 a.m. Right? You can see it at the bottom. Thursday at 11 a.m. And then this candle, how did it jump to 5 p.m.? Thursday at 5 p.m. How did that happen? Because everything else is about an hour. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 o'clock. Forex don't do that. Juneteenth. Oh, Juneteenth. Yes, Juneteenth. All right. My bad. Little panic there. No panic. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, yup, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, yup. All right, cool. My bad then. We good. All right. So, yeah, I would wait for see what happens at this golden zone. So let's play this out. All right, it's not breaking. It's not breaking below the golden zone, so I'm not going to sell it, right? Isn't that the case? That's the rule. All right. Okay, see that's probably where I would probably sell at right there. If it was forex, I would probably sell that. But I got faked out. Yep, I got faked out on that. So that didn't work out. All right. There's the sale. So that happened way up there. See, this was what I was looking for right here. See how it shot out, retest, and then dropped. See, that's forex does that quicker. It like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Forex fake out too. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like forex don't fake out, but yeah. So I probably would have lost on this one. This one didn't give me a retest, so I would have missed that. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. Oh no, I wouldn't have taken this because the 50's sitting right here. So I wouldn't have taken that. I would have took this one though, because it broke below the 50 on the 30-minute chart. The 30-minute chart is my entry time frame. So I would have took that one. Hold up, 1 second. All right, now I'm assuming these are points, right? So 299, okay. All right, there's a gap. So why did that gap? So Friday to Monday. Oh, Friday to Sunday, it gapped. Okay. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even traded that. I would have been done. So this is Friday at 12 p.m. I would have been done with this. I would have caught a little retest. Boom, done. If I even took the trade on a Friday. Now, my thing is this. So when I see this gap, right? I don't necessarily trade this all the time. But when I see this gap, I be thinking that price is going to come back and try to fill that gap. So I don't know what the spreads are like on a Sunday, but let's just see what happens. Let's say if I took a buy to try to fill this gap. Let's see, can I win that? Bam. Okay, futures. Okay, talk to me, baby. Talk pips to me. All right. So that worked out nicely. Man, I might be messing with these futures in a second here, cause I'm a good trader though, for real. Like I'm a decent trader for real. So if I need to back test this for about a year, about 6 months to a year. I don't want to get too. You gotta respect the game. You feel me? Like you can't just jump on here thinking you about to kill it. Like you gotta respect the game. So I will back test a whole year with one strategy, with one method that I trade. I won't try to bring out all the different tips and tricks that I know. I'm going to back test it one way for the whole year. And then I'm going to back test it again. I'm going to start building. Once I go the whole year from like March to like October, then I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to add in all the other tools that I know. So now we back inside the golden zone. So I'm thinking like anything that breaks above here, I'm going to buy. Now, oh, hold on, Chaz. So watch this right here, right? Do you see like, let me see, what was I about to say? It's the entry. Do you see like how I have my game plan for my entry? Chaz, I'm not going to get in here too early. I'm not going to try to beat the market to the punch. Like, I'm not going to try to beat it to where it's going. I'm not going to try to say, ooh, it looked like it's going here. Let me just go ahead and do it since it looked like it's about to go there. I don't do that. I create parameters that the price has to conform to. Through that, I have an understanding that it's potentially going to go there. You feel me? So I'm not going to say, ooh, this is a sale. Let me sell this. Ooh, look at these wicks. Look at these wicks, Chaz. I'm finna sell this right now. It looked like it's about to drop. No. Those wicks are only half the story. You still got to negotiate with this 50. And look at all of this noise you got right here. So you're going to be trading into that noise. Does that seem like the edge is tipped in your favor? Because to me, it don't. To me, it's 50-50 chance. This don't seem like an 80% win rate. And let's see, you figured out forex. This is a piece of cake for you. So, investors said you figured out forex. This is a piece of cake for you. Man, I'm kind of excited a little. Like I feel like I'm just getting started all over again now. Like that's how y'all making me feel right now. Like I'm feeling that itch to really just shut off Netflix, shut off YouTube, shut off everything and just dive into the charts and just backtest for hours like I did when I was first learning forex. Like that's how y'all making me feel right now. And like for the next 5 years, I'm about to just be grinding on futures. It probably don't even take that long. Probably next year, I'll be doing good at it. You feel me? All right, but Chaz, did you get what I was saying though? So that don't look like it's in my favor. So I would be patient. Now look, it may shoot out and just go ahead and drop down there, right? Guess what? It's gonna shoot out without me because all money ain't good money. I don't need every move in the market. You're not going to catch every impulsive move. You're just not. You have to catch the ones that align with your method of trading. All right, and if it gives you an opportunity to get in, take it. If not, let it go. See you later. That's why they got other pairs to trade. All right, so let's see what happens here. So if I was to sell this, Remember, if I was to sell this, where would you sell at? So let me slow down and think about this. If I was to sell this, where would I go? First of all, I'm gonna get off the 30-minute chart. That's for one. All right, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Get off that 30-minute chart. Go back to the higher time frames. All right, so I'm gonna go to this hour right quick. Let me look at the 4 hour. All right, so that makes sense. So this is a little bit different structure though, but it ain't too hard for me to understand though. It's just a little bit dicey. It's just a little bit too, it's a lot of gaps. It's a lot more gaps than I'm used to seeing. So what if I take a sale? What if I wait for sales right here? Let's see about that. Let's say I sell out of there. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. Boy, I know what I be talking about. Oh, come on. Come on, hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. I ain't made no money. I ain't made no money. But I'm excited like I did. I'm telling y'all got me like I just started forex again. Oh, we in there. We in that buy. I trade, get paid. I stayed in my lane. It's the only way I know. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I trade, get paid. I stayed in my lane. God made, didn't change. It's the only way I know. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. I trade, get paid. I stayed in my lane. No change God made. It's the only way I know. Switching up the forex in the future. Yeah, what's up the deal? I gotta figure out the flow on that one though. I gotta find the pocket on the flow. But yeah, anyways. Yes, sir. So let's see what happened. It didn't break that red zone, did it? So it was never a sale. There was never a sale. There was never a sale. Now that lines up with forex right there. Now only thing them wicks is crazy, team. Now hold on. Now let's talk about them wicks. What's up with these wicks though? So you know what that tells me? That tells me that I gotta put the stop loss like I gotta really move that stop loss because I see that they really like trying to hit them stop losses with those wicks. Like I gotta really put those stop losses out the way. Do y'all tend to have to find that as well? Let me know about that. Do y'all feel the same way about those wicks? Or is this just the little bit that I'm back testing? Let me know how y'all feel about those wicks. They said, Anka said US 30, which is mostly acting like a crazy horse. I don't touch it. Okay. Hey, y'all, we got the views at 60. We got the likes at 51. We getting there. Come on, let's get those likes to 60, y'all. I know y'all jump in here and get excited about the content. Get excited about the game that I'm spitting for y'all. But, hey, help me out. Help me out. Let's get them likes up, baby. And share this stream on y'all social media. Yo, Jay, your boy Jay going live. Share it, y'all. Share it for your boy. Let's see, Jay, pull up NAS 100 chart. next to it, it moves the same. So what am I doing right now? Hold on, let me check. Hold on, y'all. I gotta check my other forex chart right quick. I gotta make sure. Oh no, it ain't doing nothing. So what is I'm doing now? I'm on NASDAQ right now. NAS 100 chart. This is NAS 100 E-mini futures. So is the one you talking about is indices? Excuse me. So this the one you talking about. This was under indices. NQ equals NAS 100 and CFDs. Just different pricing. Bro, this stuff is a game, bro. They just make this stuff a game, bro. What is this? This trading stuff is just a big money game. Hey, I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. Just teach me how these candles move. Teach me this method, boy. I'm here for it. Y'all can play all the games y'all want with this money. NQ futures equals NAS 100 CFDs. Okay, got you. NQ is the what? I'm reading these comments. NQ futures equal NAS 100 CFD. Okay, so they basically the same. I got you. So which one would you trade though? I mean, honestly, NAS 100 kind of look a little better than NQ futures, to be honest with you. This look like something that I can handle. The NAS 100, but that's considered indices. So if I say, hey, yo, I'm trading futures, and then I pull up NAS 100, they be like, yo, you ain't trading futures. This indices. I gotta have my game right. Gotta have my lingo right. The tick amount is one more in NQ futures. Got you. Hey, y'all. Hey, hold on now. Pause right quick. Hey, I be on here giving y'all the game, but y'all giving me the game right now. So I salute y'all. Y'all want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to know the ones that's knowledgeable about this and dropping that game on me, y'all lacing me up tonight. I know I usually do the lacing up, but y'all lacing me up tonight. And I'm telling you, that will not go. I do not take that lightly. So be expecting something back for that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't expecting, you don't want nothing back, but be expecting. You feel me? Be expecting something back for that. All right? Because I really do appreciate y'all and I love y'all too. Better to trade NAS 100 CFDs. Just be prepared to have a lot of drawdown on NQ futures. Got you. In futures, they have contracts and people buy multiple ones at a time. Got you. This is something right here. This is something right here. So look at this. So okay, so I'm finna see if I can mark this up the same. NAS 100. So I think that golden zone wasn't it right here to here? What day was that? That was Wednesday the 18th. No. Wednesday, June 18th. Wednesday, June 18th. So then we go ahead and drag that across. Now I just want to kind of see. All right, so price ended up shooting up here. Remember, and it never broke below. Now right here, team, it was a 50 moving average on a 30-minute chart. Bam, same thing. I guess why would it be different? But yeah, it's a 50 moving average right here, so I wouldn't have sold that. Okay, cool. So then price ended up shooting up, but I wouldn't have caught that either because it never retested. So this never retested and shot up, so I would have missed that. But this ended up dropping like it did on the NQ futures. And that was a nice solid retest right there. That was a nice solid retest. Let's see how many points is this. So I would have had a little bit of drawdown of 592 points to get 900 points. All right. Cool. So y'all saying trade the NAS 100 over the NQ futures? Is that what y'all saying? Is that what the sentiment is in the chat? Like, would y'all all agree on that, or does anybody disagree on that? Like y'all trade NQ futures too? So that golden zone worked as well. That's the first thing I check when I'm like the pullbacks. I want to see where does these pullbacks go. Like you see all of these different pullbacks. Like if I zoom out, you see like it's pullbacks, it's pullbacks, it's pullbacks. I want to see where do they go on the Fibonacci scale. Most of the time, where do they pull back to? Do they blow past the golden zone on average? Do they stop at the golden zone on average? I need to know that. So when I'm back testing, that's one of the major things. See, this one blew past it. And it's okay if it blows past it, but am I going to get a trade on the other side of the golden zone is what I care about. Like, okay, it blew past it. Cool, it's all right. But it retested on the other side for me to take a buy. That was a clean buy, team. This was a clean buy, and I'm just putting the Fibonacci like how I do any other time. Like I'm not doing no trickery. I'm just trying to see, how it moves. So this is me lightly back testing because I'm on live here. But like if I was by myself, I would really go crazy on this. See, this one didn't quite go to the back down to the golden zone. This one didn't quite go, but you just literally just put a trend line up there and you're just going to get up in that boy, scalp that boy up there. All right. Let's see. Let me check my other currency pair right quick. 1 second, y'all. Right now I'm watching GU with the team right now in Discord. We looking out for GJ, I mean. GJ has not moved at all. Hey, hold on though, team. Pause. The whole time I ain't even sharing my chart though. Elijah, why you ain't telling me that? Bro, you gotta start watching if I'm sharing my chart, bro. Man, bro, my moderator ain't even moderating. Bro, you dirty dog, you. Man, get out. I'm blocking you from. You ain't no moderator. Now I'm on the charts. You're never gonna be my moderator again.
For the past what? 4 minutes?
Probably the past 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Bro, they just looking at my bald head, talking about some this chart doing this chart doing that. They can't see nothing. All right. So check this out. So NAS 100. See, my thing is this though. I want to see when I pull out this. Let me go back to the 30. Let me see. See right here, when I pull out a fib from the low to the high point, when I'm back testing, I want to see. The main thing is, where does it come on the pullback on the Fibonacci scale? Where does it come? Hey Elijah, you're gonna have to do a lot of editing on this one, cause like you're gonna have to rewind all that. But yeah, so yeah, I want to see how it pulled back. Now this one didn't pull back to the golden zone. This one didn't, but all I had to do was just pull out a trend line. So when I'm back testing, like when I get a new pair, like the first thing I want to see is how does the market pull back? Where does it pull back on average on the Fibonacci scale? Does it pull back to the shallow retracement? Does it pull back to the golden zone? Does it go consistently blow past the golden zone? That is what I want to know, team. All right, so that one broke the trend line, and that would have been a trade right there. This is NAS 100. So I probably would have put the trend line here. I probably would have just went 1-to-1. And bam, like that. Let's see another one. I'm only looking at pullbacks. So look at this one, team. I'm gonna go from this high point and I'm gonna go to this low point. All right. And then I'm going to pull out the golden zone for you. Okay. See how I did that? Now, this one blew past the golden zone. For those who don't know, let me go ahead and mark it up. All right. This one blew past, but that's okay if it blows past, because you got to remember, I don't just take sales as soon as the price comes up to the golden zone. I need to wait and see. Does it hold? All right. So this is NAS 100 on a 30-minute chart. So price ends up going up, right? All right. I need to see it hold. I need to see it come out of there, right? And if it doesn't come out of there the right way, then I'm not going to sell it. So if that's the case, then I'm going to wait on the other side for a buy. That's just how you have to play the game. And now, is it going to retest? It did. It just did retest right there. That wick. All right, so that's money right there. And how many points is that? That's 778 points. So that's dope. I don't like those wicks though. Let me see what time. That's Friday. That's probably why. All right, so let's go back. Let me find some other little tricky stuff. Oh, you know what? Let me go to the hour chart. Let me delete all of that. And let me pull up the pitchforks right quick. So let me go. All right, so look at how that's moving through the pitchforks. And it's looking like it's moving nicely from zone to zone. Just take a look at that. All right, so honestly, this whole drop probably would have been hard to catch. All right. This whole drop would have been hard to catch. I'm basically taking y'all through my phase of back testing. So you probably wouldn't have caught this. But since you know where the pitchfork zones are, it came back up and retested the green zone. So then that's a sell right there. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a sell right there. So that gave you 1,749 points. Just from right here on the retest to this piece right here. It went down further though. I don't know if you would have held it, but that's Thursday. That's all the way into Friday. I probably wouldn't have held that. But here's another retest right here though, underneath the 50. So this is acting like forex to me. Like the way I'm analyzing this right now is all forex, like what I've learned through forex. And then the other thing you got to understand is this is the right shoulder. So as long as price don't come back above this left shoulder, I'm sorry, I said right shoulder, I meant left shoulder. This is the left shoulder. So as long as price don't come above that left shoulder level, then we're looking for sales. But here's the thing. You know how you can have the left shoulder, which is right here? That's the left shoulder zone, and I just drug it across and I cut the head off. So you see how price never came back up to this to the right shoulder zone? Right up here? Price never came up there, so you would have missed it. But if you pull out the pitchforks, you know that it's just retesting this zone right here, so you could potentially get in there if it don't come all the way up here. And this is something like strong, like this. The pitchfork is pretty good. The pitchfork is a good tool. It's just a good tool to use. All right, so this one held at this zone, shot way back up here. All right, so now listen to me closely on this one. It held here, it came up here. Now you know you got a Fibonacci level from that, right? From the low point to the high point. And then all you do is just draw the fib there, and that's where it held at. So you could have just put 2 and 2 together on that and caught that. Now this one, honestly though, this one was a little tricky though. And the reason why it probably reacted the way it reacted, because it's bouncing at a golden zone, but the 50 moving average is telling you that it's structure right there. So that's probably why you got those wicks looking like that, all like weird in that area. You see these green wicks right here, the big long one? Because it's like it's sandwiching in. So it took a lot to break through it. You got the golden zone right here, you got the 50 right here. It's a lot to break through. Eventually it did. So maybe I wouldn't have taken a buy right here. Maybe I did. Maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe not. Right? So let's say I didn't take a buy. But it did end up closing above this new pitchfork structure right here. And it retested. So let's go to the 30-minute chart on that. Look at the retest. So there you go. How many points is this? That's 1,800 points. I don't know, bro. I might throw this in my arsenal.
What?
This NASDAQ 100. Especially with the understanding that I have now through the years. Maybe in the past I wasn't ready for it, but I feel like I'm definitely ready for it now. I might throw this in my arsenal. It's just that I just don't think that people with small accounts should trade this.
It's a big money move.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you got to take small lot sizes. You know what I'm saying? You can lose your account fast with this if you get too greedy, like all that. Like, people will go over from forex and jump over to this, taking out big lot sizes. It ain't the same game. I like that. That thing reacting to that golden zone like crazy. I don't know, team. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I kind of like that. It moves fast. Let's see. Isham, one of them. He said, if you want to do the futures for NQ, then start off with micro NQ. Symbol is MNQ. Okay. So if I want to start off with futures, because that kind of is, that title is popping right now. You feel me? That title is popping. So I'm like, hey, y'all, Jay Wayne is trading futures. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get into the algorithm. So I'm like, okay, but then I switch over to NQ. Let me see, what did he say? MNQ. So let me go over there. And I know y'all not seeing the charts. Just give me a second. I can't let that happen again. MNQ. And I thank y'all for hanging on through there laughing at me and stuff. I see y'all in there laughing at me, talking about me in the comments, talking about this dude ain't even. It's all good. I deserve that, though. I deserve that. I deserve that one. Go on and light me up in the comments. I sure deserve that.
You don't have chat up?
No, I should have chat up. I should have chat up on my phone. What am I doing? I'm slacking.
Bro, why don't you?
I'm acting like a oldie but goodie. Man, I'm acting like old folk. Bro, I know how to use technology, bro. Chill, bro. I know I should have been having chat up on my phone. I'm tripping. Hold up, now. Getting on here acting old and stuff. Alright, there we go. So futures is number of contracts and not lot size. Bro, y'all lacing me up, bro. I'm getting a whole course tonight. I'm getting a whole course tonight. They giving me a whole course for real. Now ticks pay my bills. Oh, bro, Anka is funny, bro. He said, "Now ticks pay my bills." You know what he talking about?
Not yet.
What?
That's their.
Yeah, that's the version of tips.
But
Ticks pay my bill. I don't know about that one. We can't make no remix on that.
Hold on. I didn't mean that.
What you do? You block somebody comment?
Bro, my phone be tripping.
Why you block his comment?
Bro, I didn't mean that.
Hey, sorry, my son and blocked your comment. Go grinder Dave.
Bro, I'm
Can
so
you
sorry.
can you unblock that?
Let me see.
Bro, sorry about that. I got a terrible moderator over here.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Hey, go put that chat back up.
I got the chat right here.
All right. Yeah, my bad.
All right, so I got to do MNQ1. All right, cool. We'll work on that. That's dope. Hey, remember me, sir? I'm on what? Man of God. What you on? I don't remember Man of God. Help me remember who you are. MGC is micro gold. Like, what is micro? So what does micro mean? Like, you trading half a gold, like a certain percentage of gold? Like, what does that mean? Like, why does it say micro? Smaller. Like it's a smaller gold bar? Like, what you mean? 1/10 the size. Got you. The name is universal for all financial markets, JTP Capital or JTP Investments. Just smaller version of the bigger contracts. Got you. Okay. $1 a tick. You trade mini or micro contract. Bro, this live stream is fire, man. People gonna need to watch this one, man. Look, people gonna need to watch y'all. Look, if y'all don't need to, if y'all don't share none of my streams, y'all definitely got to share this one. Look, we not gatekeeping. We not gatekeeping. Don't gatekeep. Look, I'm not gatekeeping my information. Don't gatekeep these videos to yourself. We all gonna eat. I'm telling you, and you gonna love it when it's a whole community of us eating. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I can see the vision. 10,000 of us. 1,000 of us. Hey, y'all, we meeting over here. Go on and book y'all flight. I'm not paying for your flight. Go on and book your flight. Of course, I'm going to have a little food there and all of that. We're going to go and get together. Probably spend multiple hours together. Just trading. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could just stay up all day trading, all night, take a nap, wake up, just trading. You feel me? Give the, like, live trading together, like, as a whole team, like. And it's going to be super slow. It ain't nothing like, you know how live trading is. It ain't like all like hyped up. But we all together in one location. That could be hyped though. But trading itself be boring. You feel me? Trading be moving slow. Ain't nothing to do. Like for an example, if I mark up this chart right here. If I mark up this chart and I be like, hey, y'all, we just going to wait. We just going to wait to price pull back to the green line right here. That might take hours. But we still vibing and still learning together. You feel me? So that's how that worked. And then let me see. So yeah, I got some homework to do. Futures in here, $20. I came up off of $100 last year off systematics alone. Man of God, what's up? Talk to him. Yeah, we grinding. Y'all got, hey, if you don't show share no live that I do, this one you gotta share. For real. This one is dope. All right, so let me see. Let me go check my other pair right quick. Oh, hold on. This is what I meant to tell y'all. Give me one second, y'all. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna go here. All right, I'm trying to load up something right quick. ES is for SP 500 E-mini futures also. If you do get into futures trading. ES is for S&P 500 E-mini. That's what's up. Rich Cambino be coming through. Yes, sir. What else? Where's Chaz at? I haven't heard from Chaz in a minute. We was talking to Chaz earlier. Did Chaz lead the chat? Chaz, did you get the help you need with those entries though? A little something? He said gold is looking like a delicious move. Gold is looking delicious, huh? Let's go take a look at gold. Gold is looking delicious. How so? All right, am I sharing the charts? That's the main thing. No, I'm not. See, I'm about to get caught slipping again. All right, now we sharing the charts. All right, so how is gold looking delicious? Let's see. What's so good about this gold chart? Matter of fact, I got it on replay mode. Take it off replay mode. All right, so what's so delicious about this? Man of God, tell me. So we got this right here. We got price sitting inside of the golden zone. Step one. Listen, I know I keep pulling out golden zones. Not every day I pull out a golden zone. I promise you I don't. Not every day I don't. But just so happened that's what I'm doing today. That's just been the theme. I don't know why. But that's just the way the market is pulling back. but not every day. That's not the only thing I do. So yeah, so we just waiting for price to come up out of here then. We waiting for price to go on and give us the retest out of there. All right, you see that 50 cruising right through there? You might got to be a little bit patient. You might have to be a little bit more patient, because it might got to break through that 50. And you want to watch out for these wicks over here, because that's where you're trading into. You're trading into those wicks. So you definitely should be probably trying to look at this area right here. All right, so that's if it break there. Actually, let me move that up right here. So this is where you're looking at to trade into. It formed a new low, which is effective for the fib. And also, is there any gaps? Any fair value gaps? No, I don't see any. Nope, I don't see any. The only one I see, but I already got it marked up, is this one right here. That's the only fair value gap I see. I know it's kind of hard to see it with those dotted white lines, but I'll make it I'll make the background white. That's kind of the fair value gap right there. All right, so with gold, if it's going to sell, I'm looking for it to come up out of here. Fair value gap, so FVG. FVG. Yeah, simple structure for sure. Let me see. 1 second. All right, if y'all haven't joined the Discord, if y'all haven't joined my Discord, go ahead and click that link and go on and get up in there. Go on and get up in there. Let's see here. This is the one that we did today. Yep. So this all JPY, we caught this when I caught 10 pips on it. It went way more than 10, but I caught a little over 10 pips on that. The AC guy came to fix my my AC, and yeah, he so once he came, I had to go ahead and close out. But this is the signal that I sent out for AJ. I don't send them out every single day, team. Not every day. I send out trade setups every single Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? But the signals come out whenever they come. Like, I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to let people entice me to having to force the trade. Like, no. Like, the signal will come out when I see it happen. And I'm looking for a certain thing to happen. And trust me, you're going to want me to be patient. You feel me? This one did lose. It didn't lose much, but it did lose. I won't lie to you and act like I never lose. But this one did lose, but this one won. Euro JPY, that was a great trade. Euro JPY was amazing. all JPY was good too up here. Yep. So look, man, go ahead and get up in here. This is the free side. So on the free side, I be dropping little trades and stuff. See here with that Euro JPY one right here. On that one, I got 6,000 on that one. That was crazy. That one was beautiful. But I drop them on the free side. So I got the free side and the paid side. If you want everything, you're going to get the paid side. $80 a month. That's all it is. The unpaid is in the when they join up and they be in the announcements, and I be making my like I be posting like little signals and stuff here and there. I'm telling you, get up in here and come see me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right. Yes, sir. Going to get up on these classes too. Get up on these classes that I'm posting too. Stop playing. All right, so yeah, we just gotta wait on that. And then let's see, GJ. Look at GJ. That's disgusting. The GJ is disgusting. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Like, what are we gonna do with that? Like, how is GJ just doing it? I've never seen GJ do this before in my life. Do any, like, child of 21, where do you hold classes? Right on Discord.
We got to an ad break. Say that a little bit later.
Yep, but listen, we do the Discord. We do the classes right on Discord. The link, I just dropped the link. Scroll up. Man, somebody said it's barcoding. Man. I have it goes up on news. Usually pre-New York. Yeah, this GJ crazy, man. I've been monitoring this for 3 days. Or I feel like 2 days for sure. But like, man, this thing ain't going nowhere. But you know it's about to explode, right? This thing is definitely about to explode. And look, we got it marked up too. We got it marked up. We ready to go. Whichever way it's gonna go, we ready. So that's GJ right there. Yeah, ain't nothing to see on that one. Did we mark up gold already? Yup. AJ is messy. Let's go to the hour chart on that. Yeah, that's a little... Don't mess with AJ right now. That's a little messy. It's just consolidating. It came up and retested this little area right here. So that's where that just came up and retested. But overall, that's really just consolidating. Yep, so that's that. Hey, any questions? Do y'all got any questions? Let me know. Comment below. Any questions? If y'all have any other questions, comment below. Let me know. I got you. But look, so if you're waiting to grow your account, like, okay, let's say you got a job. Which you should have a job. You can't be trading. Some people, believe it or not, some people message me talking about, I don't have a job and I just got this much money and I want to trade and I believe that I'm going to make a come up. Anything is possible, but that's not really smart. Because there's so much pressure you're putting on yourself. That's a huge amount of pressure you're putting on yourself, man. Don't do that. But let's say you got a job and you stacking, all right? Save your money. You know how people be overspending? Like, why do you think people like spend money they don't have? Like, people can't even, like, in today's world, like, this is just a hot take. Like, Like, why is people overspending so much? Like, even during the COVID time, people was overspending. Like, we going through COVID and everything is high, but they just, Amazon numbers went up. Why is people overspending like this? Spending money they don't have. I think it's not have nothing to do with, well, I won't say it has nothing to do with logical, but like it's not just logical. I think it's more emotional. You feel me? Like, okay, so we're not wired to naturally save. We're not wired to naturally save. We're wired to survive, to cope. You feel me? To splurge, to feel good. The kids are stressing me out, so I gotta eat. Or I'm bored, I want to go buy something. And then you like, like when you buy it, or like when you're looking to buy it, you get this feeling. Like I'm into shoes, right? So I'll be like, man, I want these shoes. Ooh, these shoes gonna be fire. Even though I got like 100 of them in the back room right here. But I look at these other shoes that ain't gonna tip the scale no kind of way. If the 100 pair of shoes ain't good enough, these new ones I buy definitely ain't finna be good enough. Like what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess if you got the money and you can go and buy what you want to buy. But I like to practice good habits. Because if we practice good habits outside of trading, it can kind of leak into our trading, those habits. You feel me? So trading has taught me to just tighten up in other areas, because I've learned now after 10 years that those outside things can start creeping into my trading. But you know what I'm saying? So like, you on Nike.com with, hey, that's me right here. I'm on Nike.com and you like, okay, I'm on StockX looking for shoes. You on Amazon doing whatever you doing. And you like, man, well, I need this. And then you buy it. And then when you get it, like when I get that pair of shoes, I take it out the box, look at it, inspect it, and then I toss it onto the side. That feeling, that emotional feeling ain't even there no more. It was only there when I was like in the middle of trying to buy it, trying to justify the reason to buy it. That emotional feeling was right there. But when I got it in the mail and I looked at it, I'm like, oh, these nice. Okay. Boom, throw them to the side. That feeling wasn't even there once I even made the purchase. Like maybe I want to see what they look like. But when I got it, nothing. Like, have y'all ever felt that? Y'all know what I'm saying? So it's more emotional. But like with trading, I think it's a dopamine hit. But with trading, like if you're trying to grow your account, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch them spending habits. You trying to stack all your bread. I used to be like trying to compare myself to people. Like I remember I was living at the apartment. Remember when y'all first found me on YouTube? I was in that apartment. I had the little tree, the family tree behind me with the pictures and stuff. I was in the living room. And so I used to sit outside on my balcony, eat my little oatmeal right before I go to the gym. And I'd be seeing all these nice cars drive by. Matter of fact, listen, we're living in an apartment. We don't even have we don't have a garage. But you got all these people leasing these nice cars. I'm not thinking about all that at the time, but I'm like, man, this person got a nice car. This person got a nice car. This is me in the beginning of my forex stage when my account was small. I'm like, man, why I ain't got a nice car? I got a beat up old gray car. $1,400. The car, when you get to 70 miles per hour, you can hear a little shaking. Bro, for real. but look though, but guess what though? I own it. And that's what God spoke to me. I own it. These people don't own those cars. They're leasing it. They're having to go to work. They can't miss a day. They're paying $500-800 on car notes. Meanwhile, I'm over here driving a little beater, but I own it. No stress. No stress. And so I was able to grow my trading account. I went to work. My wife worked. Y'all know the story. I ain't gonna get into it. But I was able to put money into my trading account as I was growing it on the side. You feel me? At that time, I wasn't taking every little bit of my dollar, buying little stuff, buying these shoes. I think I had probably like what, 5 pair of shoes. That was about it. About 5 pair of shoes. I was rocking with that for the next 3-4 years. Kept them boys clean because that's who I am. Yo, I got a 2012 that needs some work. Look, you got a 2012. And guess what? What's crazy is this. This is what's really crazy. You know what I'm about to say? He said he got a, Kiwa said she got a 2012 that needs some work. Guess what? I still got the 02 that needs some work, but I gave it to my son and he driving it to this day. A 2002 Chrysler Sebring. I still got it. It's in the garage right now. I'll take y'all off live and show y'all. It's in the garage right now. And he drive it still. I own it. I own every car. Every car that's in my garage. We got 3 cars. And we got the Spider. I own all of them. Every last one of them. I ain't lying. I own all of them. And I'm proud about it. So look, I was able to grow my trading account because those spending habits, I had those under control. Now, when I start making money, that I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I got it under control. But like, I got a little extra money. I could buy little certain things that I need, but I ain't nearly buying all them shoes. What was y'all seeing? Y'all was seeing like 5 boxes of shoes come in at the door at once. Remember that?
Yep. And ordered it 5 months ago.
Yeah. My wife talking about, man, you got another box of shoes come. I said, man, I ordered them a month ago. And then another box come. No, that came. No, I was getting them a month ago. Everything was a month ago. She was like, man, be quiet. Then they getting credit cards. They getting credit cards. Y'all know these people is not reading the fine print on these credit cards. They not reading the fine print on these credit cards.
34 APR.
They not. Look, 2012 Nissan Maxima, left a lot. Come on, ownership. Hold on. So Kiwa said 2012 Nissan Maxima. Come on, ownership. Y'all know? That's the one that I gave Quinn. That's the same car that I gave my wife. But it was an older one. Was it an 06? No, but she said she got a Nissan Altima 2012. So which one did I have? Oh, she changed. She got a Nissan Maxima.
Mom had a
No,
06
I think
Altima.
okay, I had a Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
But was it a 06 or 08?
06.
You think it was a 06? It was a Nissan 06 Altima. Somebody gave it to me. That's when I was homeless. Somebody gave it to me. Heck yeah. I had a little part-time job and stuff. Somebody gave it to me. And I gave it to Quinn. I gave it to my wife. So she can get back and forth from school and work. But we owned that too. We owned it, but it was gifted, but we owned it. So look, God have never let me get a car note. I try to get multiple car notes on cars. Yeah, I was about to get the Cadillac Escalade car note. God didn't let me get that. And looking at today, I'm glad I didn't get it. I was about to get a Mustang, a white Mustang. When I was in Grand Rapids, this was before you. This was before you was born. This was before you was born. I ain't even had you yet. I was about to get that Mustang.
Bro, tell me about this story.
Bro, I was about to get that, bro, and I did not get it. God would not let me get it. He just wouldn't let me get it. Like what I mean by that, like he had started talking to me, and then reality starts sitting in, and then I'd be looking at the numbers, and the numbers it'd be just be too much. It'd be like it don't make sense to buy that, so I end up not pulling the trigger. Yep. Kiwa said, what clicked for you before you became profitable? What clicked for me? I want to say retest. What clicked for me was retest. Yep. I always wanted to catch it quick. I always wanted to catch a breakout. I never wanted to wait. When I understood just be patient and let the market come to you, when I understood letting the market come to me and creating my edge, that was one thing. Now, that's not the only thing, but that was one thing. When I learned how to wait for the market to pull back. When I understood buying on red candles, you know, the pullback. Selling on green candles, the pullback for a bearish move. So then when I also, now this, but I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. What really changed the game was when I understood how to think how to think 2 and 3 steps ahead of the market. When I understood how to think 2 and 3 steps ahead of the market, I'm telling you, that tipped the scale. That tipped the scale. When I create multiple opportunities for myself, because I used to just be like looking for like it has to sell. Like I see the market and I create a bias. And I'd be like, all right, the market has to come up here and it should drop. That was my bias. And then I'd be wrong and I don't know what to do after that. But when I started creating 2 and 3 opportunities, when I started thinking ahead of what it can do, that's when the game changed. Now, I wasn't the greatest at it right away. It took me a couple years. It took me like 3 years to fine tune that process. But now that's what you get of me today. You get it very fine tuned. I'm not perfect, but it's very fine tuned. I know what I'm waiting for. And my results show it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all glory to God. Hey, Anka said, all I got is an Amish buggy, 10 miles an hour. What? An Amish buggy? For real? You not playing? Yo, I want to see a picture of that.
Send me gmail.com.
jtakeprofits@gmail.com. I want to see a picture of that. Christopher. I'm about to mess his name up. Christopher Cordamanchi.
Bro, I just be at
Christopher Cordamanchi. My son be like, man, why you say they whole government?
Bro.
Cause I'm giving a full shout out. They deserve a full shout out. Christopher Cordamanchi. All right, what he said? What does he mean by 3 steps ahead? All right, so 3 steps ahead. So basically, what I'm looking for is this is 1 step. All right. So I found this structure right here. Excuse me. I found this structure right here. So look, I'm not going to sell until price break and retest this area right here. All right. That's number 1. All right. Now, what am I looking for a buy? That's for a sell. Right? What am I looking for a buy? Well, price got to consolidate more. I need to see more consolidation. All right? Probably not like that, but like I need to see more consolidation like that. Once I see that move happen, a little bit more consolidation, it don't necessarily have to be that much. But once I see some consolidation happen, then I can start creating structure levels and start playing off of these levels right here. Boom, I could take buys. You see what I'm saying? So do you see, I'm thinking 1 and 2 steps, like I'm thinking 2 and 3 steps ahead of the market. And then if it does sell, I'm already thinking where's going to be my take profit. This is what helped me go to the next level once I understood this. So because it's been up there for so long, I'm expecting a large drop to happen. Maybe not a huge drop, but a good amount of drop, because it's been sitting up there so high. So it's probably going to want to drop. So I'm trying to find where that area would be at. This is where this line is. See, I'm thinking ahead. But if it doesn't sell, it's cool. If it don't sell, don't worry. I'm going to end up buying it. But right now, guess what? I'm not going to buy it because it's too overbought. I told you what I need to see to buy it. If I'm going to buy this, I'm going to need to see consolidation first. A little bit more. If the market breaks my green line, then I'm going to sell it to my white line. See that? That's how I do that. But do you, like, I have these scenarios ready to play out, and I'm going to be monitoring them. I'm going to be putting alerts on these levels waiting. But see, do you see how I know where my spots are? That's how I think ahead, bro. This is just a little something. It changes every day. It's always something else to wait for. It's always something else to plan for. That's trading. Every day you have to find the piece to the puzzle. If you don't enjoy racking your brain trying to find a piece to the puzzle, this is not for you. Kiwa, absolutely. TJ Patterson, what's up? Welcome, baby. Welcome, welcome. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution will help with that. Works 80% of the time. So get smart online. Get smart online. Read his comment. That's why I read this. Yep, that's why I read that. All right, team. We're probably going to get up out of here. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to go. It's 12 o'clock. I got to get ready to trade with the team and stuff and post these trades. So, if y'all got any other questions, y'all can comment now. We will be going live again. When? Is it Thursday? Thursday. We'll be going live on Thursday at 10 o'clock again. All right. So be ready. Bring your questions. I'm here to help you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Pay my bills.